You ain't feeling like talking about.
I got a question.
What's up?
If a woman was to ask y'all straight up, like y'all been dating, but you know in your mind you probably don't want it. It depends, I don't know. But let's just say she asked you straight up, do you see yourself marrying me? Like she just asked you that question just flat out. How would you answer that? If both ways, like if you want to marry this girl, how would you answer? And then if you didn't see yourself marrying this girl, or if you don't see yourself marrying her yet, how would you answer?
So this happened to me last night.
Damn.
No, not
Last night.
when she didn't ask me about the marriage part. She just said like, "Hey, do you see me? Do you see me at myself being in a committed relationship or exclusive, dating her exclusively, or we just kicking it?" And I knew what she was getting at, so I was like, honestly,
you lost one, man. God,
I was like, you know what? Honestly, I just see myself dating around right now for a while, and just left it at that. Because I knew, like, I did see myself, dating her exclusively, but at the same time, like, I'm not ready for that right now.
For sure.
So I just let her know, like, hey, didn't even answer a question. I just say, hey, I'm not trying to date anyone.
Yeah.
Exclusively.
How did she feel about that?
She didn't say nothing after that. So I texted her this morning. She was like, "Hey, leave me alone."
It's not funny she said it to you, but
let me see. I can pull it up right now, bro.
Can I be honest?
No, like, oh, she said, "I'm not that type of woman." So you should probably just leave me alone.
Damn.
Tough with it.
yeah. I mean, you could be honest, but
It depends on how you say it.
that and like you as a person, if I'm asking you some shit like that, you got to know within yourself, like, don't ask me a question expecting the answer that you already got in your head. Like,
Facts.
if you gonna ask me some shit, ask me with open mindedness. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You gotta be open minded.
yeah, like don't be asking me, hey, you know what I'm saying, is the sky blue? And then if I give you some kind of answer and
So real talk. If somebody asks me straight up that, I'm gonna be honest with them. Real talk. I'm gonna be like, honestly, I do not know. I'm waiting for you to show me something that's different. That's gonna make me want to do that.
Oh,
that's a setup though. That's a setup, my guy.
But again,
Okay.
You keep on that street.
I'm a guy at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
So I know for the most part, if you're marriage material, if I'm going to be talking to you,
Yeah.
especially on a daily basis or even more routinely basis, if I'm giving you that much attention, it's like, all right, I got some type of interest in you. At this point, it's up to you to persuade me to be like, hey, this man can literally lose his whole life if he commits to me. Is he willing to do that for me? Like, what am I doing to make him want to do that, taking that big ass chance to do that?
And I feel you.
So it's like, I'm giving you an opportunity. I'm committing to giving you an opportunity to impress me. And that, and of course, impressing me is not like impressing the average person or the average female or the average guy. I'm simple as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so simple. Like, I know everybody been using this word lately, that bring me peace shit. I'm so serious. Like, if you're going to be one of the people that's looking to find something to argue with me about or want to find something, I'm going to leave your ass alone. If you doing that and then you ask me that question,
Yeah.
no. It's really just that simple. If you're going to be one of them people that's going to, I got to be on edge every time I come around you, why? It don't even make sense. Why I'm going to fuck with you when I'd rather be by myself
That's peaceful.
than having to explain myself to another person that obviously don't care what I have to say because whatever is in their mind.
That's what it is.
That's
Yeah.
what it is. Like, why? I'd rather be alone if that's the case.
For sure. I feel that.
And the crazy thing is, when niggas are depositing these semen in all these women, that's the main issue.
Yeah, sperm bank.
That all it is sex. Like you ask most girls,
Condoms.
unless they was in a relationship, like if they got pregnant while not in a relationship, it was just a fling thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these niggas out here just fucking.
Just flinging dick.
Now
They out here catching it.
Just flinging it.
straight raw dogs.
Just straight
It's
flinging.
ridiculous. So if you just out here letting niggas sling dick, then they realize what type of person you are after they've been already slinging dick.
Yeah.
And now you pregnant.
Ain't no more dick to sling.
Now it's up to you to decide if you're going to keep that baby or not. And if you do it, he look on.
Right.
Yeah.
He finna go
He's
sling his
leaving.
dick somewhere else.
All he did was try to have sex with you.
Right.
He didn't know what your personality was. He probably just knew the gist of it. You really don't learn people for a couple of months.
He wanted to get the gist of you, and he jizzed in you, and now
Right.
you.
Now you just jissed it.
And now y'all got a 9-month issue that turns into a forever issue.
9 months of jizz.
See, I mean,
Nah, I feel you.
So how would you answer if it was? Well, I think you already answered.
No,
Like, how would you answer if it was yes?
if I marry you, I'm be again. I'm always honest. Yes, this is why I'm talking to you. This is why I'm communicating you on a daily basis. This is why I'm sacrificing my time for you.
Yeah.
Like I'm in the stage now where I'm looking to get married, or I'm looking for a relationship to see if I'm gonna get married, and I'm giving you the opportunity to impress me.
Yeah.
I feel like if it's a yes, they'll know. Like you
Oh,
you
actions
would
speak
show-
louder than words.
You would show that it's a yes already, so they wouldn't
yeah.
have to ask that. But if it's like a I don't know or a no, then that's probably when they would ask that because they again.
Now, if you just asking it
unclear.
out of jokes or just to be funny, you know,
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say fuck no.
hell no. Fuck you talking about?
Fuck you talking about?
I can do better, goddamn it. Nah, I'm just playing.
Nah, it definitely depend on, like, you know what I'm saying, too, like when is this question asked? Like where are y'all as far as dating or communicating that she asked you this shit? Because you know what I'm saying, if this like y'all went to Red Lobster a couple times and then you know what I'm saying, she just pop up the question like, you know what I'm saying. But I also think like it helps to communicate from the gate, like, look, you know what I'm saying, like we communicating, I'm talking to you, I'm dating to you, but and I am in my dating scene, and it's not just, you know, excluded to you or just you personally, but you know what I'm saying, in the dating scene, I am looking to hopefully one day come across a person that I can see myself, you know what I'm saying, being with for the rest of my life, you know what I'm saying. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm not dating just to be fucking around. I'm dating like to see, is there somebody out there for me? So if you know what I'm saying, if you like crystal clear about that when it comes to like that point when you talking to somebody, like, you know, say like you do what you do and after a couple weeks out communicating, blah, 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 and you know what I'm saying, you bring it to her attention, or if, you know what I'm saying, the conversation come up. But like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it just really depends on when that question is asked, because if you ask that shit, you know, say y'all been dating for some months now.
How would you answer it? Both ways.
If it's yes, like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you straight up, like, excuse me, the qualities I see in you, that's what I've been looking for. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of person I want to match with myself to get married. And you know what I'm saying, like where we at right now, you know what I'm saying, I could definitely see that happening. I just want to grow toward that. But if I ain't gonna lie, if I'm in that situation to begin with where I'm like I'm finding all exits because I'm wasting my time. Like, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I'm gonna let you know from the gate, like, this ain't what you think it is. Like, I'm not. We ain't. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, we just trying to, you know, do what it does, and that's it. But
I ain't gonna lie. If somebody was to just flat up ask me that question,
do you want to marry me? Can you see yourself marrying me?
Tap,
that question right there.
tap. Do you want to marry me? Tap.
Yes or no?
I don't know how I would answer that. Well, I know how, just like all y'all said, I know how I would answer it if it's a yes. But if it's a no, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. And then it's like, why would you ask me that? Have I even showed you anything remotely close to that? But like that's a tough question. But I feel like if more women ask that question,
they will understand the intent.
and less of their time would be wasted. Like, so, like, but I feel like women fear rejection more than their time being wasted.